Hello, denizens of the internet. Welcome to my first real YouTube video. I'm Evelyn Silver, upcoming author of The Bloodline Chronicles, Witch's Night with the Wild Rose Press, and writer of Bath Book Reviews, aka Books I Read in the Bath. Before I start doing any reviews, I wanted to go over a concept I came up with that'll pop up a lot in pretty much any review I do. That concept is the Twilight Pineapple. I came up with this phrase because I realized I needed a shorthand for when an unhealthy relationship is portrayed in fiction, but is understood by the author and conveyed to the reader in some fashion that it is in fact unhealthy, but meant to be enjoyed from a fantasy perspective. The Twilight Pineapple refers to two things. Twilight, of course, is a reference to one of the most popular unhealthy romances in our modern lexicon, and pineapple is a reference to a comical safe word used sometimes by the kink community. As such, the Twilight Pineapple is a literary device used to convey that while a relationship or action might be fun to read in fiction, it is not desirable in real life. Ironically, the Twilight series does not have a Twilight Pineapple, as Edward and Jacob's unhealthy romantic and sexual tendencies are not acknowledged to be unhealthy and are rewarded by the end of the series. There's no afterword from the author saying, "Hey, this is all fun for a paranormal romance book that's not real, but if a boy sneaks into your room to watch you sleep, or threatens that he wants to harm you, please do call the police." Such an afterword would count as a Twilight Pineapple. Another form of the Twilight Pineapple would be if there were in-book consequences for unhealthy behaviors. So, for example, if in Twilight the whole breaking in to watch Bella sleep thing wasn't played off as romantic, but rather he got kicked out and had to earn Bella's trust back by being respectful of her space, that would be a Twilight Pineapple. That's a more minor example, with a more significant example being if a couple goes through a breakup while the person who is exhibiting unhealthy behaviors works on themselves and learns to do better. Basically, just show that this is not okay. So, all my reviews will focus on the usual stuff: quality of writing, plot, characters, etc., but also be on the search for the ever-elusive and deliciously juicy Twilight Pineapple. Have you read any books with Twilight Pineapples recently that you'd like to recommend? Know any books that definitely don't have a Twilight Pineapple, but should, that you'd also like to recommend? Leave a comment. Be sure to like and subscribe and check me out on my official website, Twitter, and all those social media nonsense links. Au revoir, and have a fantastic night.